Hi, my name is Sid Parmar, and I'm an amateur fighter at Rutgers and one of the lead developers at FightNexus. I'm here to show you what you can do as a promoter. The first screen you will see is the FightNexus registration page, where you can sign in or register as a fighter or a promoter. So we're going to create a promoter account, so you can click the promoter button, and then you click the register button. And that will take you to the promoter registration page. So the first thing you want to enter is your organization name. There are a few promoters that are already listed here. If this is your promotion, you can select it here, or you can click the other selection and enter in your organization name below. If your promotion is already registered with the Indiana State Athletic Commission, events can automatically populate onto FightNexus once you enter the same promoter name you used while registering with the state. You simply have to include info not included on the State Athletic Commission page, such as start time of event. We're also building the reverse process. So eventually, when you create an event on FightNexus, the event information can automatically be sent to the Athletic Commission page and registered through the platform itself. After you enter in your promoter name, you can enter in your general information: your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and the location of your promotion. You can also enter in a description of your promotion. Finally, enter in your password. What you do is scroll to the bottom. Then you can click the Agree to the Privacy Policy checkbox. Now, you'll just click the Continue to Verification button. This will send a 6-digit code to your email. Then when you get the code, you can enter it into the confirmation box below. If you didn't get a code, you can also click the Resend Code button, which will send another code to your email. Once you get the confirmation code and you've entered it in, you can click the Verify Email button. Now you're taken to the Upload Documents page. This is where you upload proof of your promoter credentials. Here you can upload a past sanctioned event card, a sanctioning body email, a promoter's license, an LLC document, or anything that will serve as proof of your promoter credentials. Once you have uploaded your document, you can click the Submit for Review button. Now your account is under review. We'll verify your submitted document and reach out within 12 hours. Or once you receive this email saying your account has been approved, you can sign in on the login page. Okay, we just click the Sign In button. And now we're logged in. So now that we're logged in, we can see the dashboard page. This is what the dashboard page will look like when you first log in. You can see your general information like your total events, your RSVPs, and your pending reviews. And you can also see your upcoming events, which are events that you will publish. You can also see unlisted events, which are events that you are still working on. Next, let's look at the Manage Events tab. If your promotion was on the registration page, then your events will automatically sync and be shown here as unlisted events. If not, coming soon. For now, you can click on the Create New Event tab and fill out the form to create an unlisted event. To create a new event, you would enter in your event title, the event date, time, venue, the address, the location of the event, and a description if you would like to. Here, you can also upload an event flyer. You can also enter in a contact email and a contact phone. Now let's enter in the RSVPs. You can enter in RSVPs for MMA, kickboxing, and Muay Thai. If you wanted to enter in RSVPs for just MMA and kickboxing, you can click MMA and kickboxing here. Next, you would enter in the total number of fighters you want for each sport. So here I can enter in 3 fighters for MMA and 5 fighters for kickboxing. Then you can click in the Add Weight Class button. Here you can select how many fighters you want for each weight class. So let's pick 1 for strawweight, 1 for flyweight, and let's just say we need 1 lightweight fighter. Once the total number of fighters matches the number of fighters allocated, this will turn green, which means you have a valid number of RCPs for that sport. So let's add some for kickboxing too. Let's just say we want 3 fighters for featherweight and we want 2 heavyweights. If you're ready to list the event, you can check the I have verified matchup needs for all weight classes button, and then you can click the Create Event button. This is the unlisted event that I created. You can see the Edit button here where you can edit the event, and you see the List button, which is enabled, where you can publish the event. Your listed events will show up on the My Events tab. This is the My Events tab. You can see here a list of all your published events. You can see the event name, date, sport, venue, the number of RSVPs, and the status of that event. If you click the Manage button, you can see the full event details. So here shows the event flyer as well as the sports that you created RSVPs for and the status of that sport. And then it shows all of the event details, the event description. Here you can see the sport that you created RSVPs for, as well as the total number of fighters and the weight classes for those RSVPs. So here you can see MMA, total 3 fighters, and 3 weight classes that you require. Below this is the RSVP section, where you can see your pending RSVPs, your approved RSVPs, as well as your rejected RSVPs. So when you click on the pending tab here, you can also filter this based on sports, weight classes, genders, and ages. I've created a pending RSVP here. You can see the details of the fighter here. You can click read more to see all of the details and the contact information, as well as the stats for that fighter and a note from that fighter. And if you want to see the fighter's documents, you can click docs here, and here you can reject or approve that fighter. If you click approve, the approved fighter pop-up will show up, and you can write a note to the fighter and confirm their approval. Once you click confirm approval, the decision will be saved and the fighter will move to the approved tab. This is how you can easily manage the RSVPs for that event, and it also shows that the weight class has been fulfilled. Last is your profile page. Here you can edit all your contact information as well as enter in a description for your promotion. This will be visible to fighters on your event cards. Once you save changes, all of your information will be updated. And last is a section to delete your account. Here's a sneak peek of what we've been working. Currently, I'm on the beta staging area to show you some new features. So this is what the fighter registry will look like. You can see it's a full database for all the fighters on the website. You can also click the read more option to see the stats for all of the fighters. You can also filter fighters by their levels, their regions, as well as their weight class. So you can easily find the fighters that you need. We're also adding support for pro and amateur fighters.